This one's going to get deconstructed, though. This shower's going to get deconstructed. This tile's going to get deconstructed. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. Do it better, Alden. How about that? You ever heard of doing it right the first time? Because I haven't. Okay, so we're going to need to kill this and this and these and this and that. And now we'll put, what do we wanted a sink. Oh god, the water from the pipes. I made a mess. We'll clean it up. Mop this up, please. Everything in this area, please, at a priority 6. So now we're fixing it up. We had to rip out a toilet and move it because we cut 15 times and measure once. Mistakes were made along the way. Music's very stressed out for some reason. But he's dealing with it. He's sopping wet and grimy. Well, we can fix grimy soon. Like, you can go fix it. Once this tile is... Priority 8 it. Once the bathroom's fixed up, you'll be able to go ungrime yourself, my friend, Music Kid. Music Kid, oh, I know you're frequently stressed out, my friend. You're high energy, high octane. Always want to be doing something. And that's good. But you need to not... Hopefully it doesn't get you too worked up. Because that would be bad. But we fixed our bathroom. Now it's symmetric. Before it was asymmetric. Wait, was that the correct time? It was not symmetric. Okay, this thing is doing stuff. We have this digging prioritized at a 7, but they're like, nah, I don't really care. I have a lot of priority 7s going on. We gotta just up everything to priority 9. Gotta get it done. That's not how things work. Deconstruct this door. Do it faster. Oh, you ate my copper, you... Grrr. Grrr. That's just a regular priority sweep, so that means it'll never happen. Okay. We've opened this area up. We've put down a deodorizer, which is filtering some of this polluted oxygen. We probably want another deodorizer here for safety. And then I think we'll, just to keep it consistent, even though I don't think there's anything there. I want to put one down here, just because this is the dirty area of our base down here right now. I want to make sure that both these sides have a deodorizer available. Obviously, this is going to be more dirty right now than this side, but just to try to keep things consistent, I want to make sure I have one on each side. Okay, we have dug a little way this way. Let me find that. Let me find something cold. This is cold, but it's because it's a vacuum. I need snow and ice. I needs it. So the bathroom is functional, which means we can rip up the other bathroom. Polluted water. What are we doing here? What are we researching right now? We're researching filtration. That's almost done. Keep that up, please. Get rid of these plants so that we can actually make the ground over there. Can you guys prioritize this? Get out here. Prioritize this a little faster. No research. Okay, so now I'm actively going to be looking for power stuff, so or a place to put power stuff. A reason to have power. So I'm going to take this opportunity to research coal generators and then the heavy gauge wires and stuff like that. And the rest of this stuff, we don't have any of the research for, so we don't really need to prioritize finishing this up. Although, just for consistency's sake and cleanliness, I'll give a low priority sweep order here to accompany this stuff. Obviously, when this stuff gets dug up, we're going to need a new sweep order down there. The rest of our base, we'll do a sweep order along here too, just to tell them, hey, if you got nothing else to do, tidy up a bit. You guys are making a friggin' mess. How about that? I just want to fill my base with these dumb little icons, which from back here looks like a wheelchair, but when you get in close, it's like one of those little trolleys with boxes on it. But from this distance, to me, it looks like a wheelchair. Okay, so we're getting breathable air in here. Hopefully, mostly in the path, it's going to be okay air. Not polluted. Because we want to minimize the chance that somebody gets slime lung. If they get slime lung, we can fix it. But really, you want to just try to avoid it altogether, because they have to spend a long time in a med bay. We'd have to build a nice med bay. And then it'd be somebody being down and out for a while, which is not something with 6 people and no better power generation that you really want to deal with. Okay, so we see a little further, but we're still not finding any cool sections yet. And this is the end constraints of here, so there might not be a cool thing there. We might want to try going kind of down or up here. I'm going to try going up in this direction. Just to take a peek as we go through here. Food generation, we're still okay. How we doing? Make sure these things are getting properly refreshed whenever they need to. Deodorizers are an important part of the base. Let's prioritize creating these deodorizers. And I'd really like to find a cold biome, if at all possible. Carbon dioxide, oxygen, slime lung, polluted oxygen. Okay, let's prioritize these things at 7 just so they're constantly refreshed. And let's dig to the left down here. I want to just branch out a little bit and see if we can find anything. I want this to happen, not at priority 7. Let's put it at 6. I'd like to see what's over here just to figure it out. Let's clear some of these things. So where are we at on this? Food's okay. Did we never prioritized this. Let's put this at a 6 as well. So both directions are a 6. Hopefully this area is relatively safe. We'll try to keep the slime lung low, like the germ count low, by having some deodorizers down here with us as we're going. One thing we need is like reed fiber, whatever. Raylis says should actually just wait. Yeah, I probably should just not prioritize things all that much. But so far so good. I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on. So many orders, that's true. I'll try to keep more things just at regular priority for now. But I do want these things where we're looking out a little further to be higher priority still. But for the most part, let's see if we can get things back to like a more stable state. Let's bring some of these. I do want taking care of yourself to be at a 6 or 7. Oxygen generation needs to remain high. This can be a 5. This can be a 5. It needs to happen, but it doesn't need to happen immediately. Wait, this is a 6. 5 and 5. Those are 5s. All this is 5s. That can be a 5. Let's drop these to a 6. Getting the stuff over there is not as important anymore because we have deodorizers. Actually, let's just make it a 5. Don't treat those things any differently right now. Because if we do, then they'll have to go be picking it up from down here and bringing it over there. Even though, you know, we have deodorizers over here. We'll be fine. So I think we've got our priorities back in line a lot better. The food thing, I want them to bring it to this as often as possible. So I'll leave that at a 7. This is a 5. Yeah. Okay. So we have some priority 7 stuff, which is mainly just keeping the base operational and healthy. But for the most part, we've brought everything back to just do whatever. We've got a lot of things queued up. It's going to take us a bit. But people are doing things. It's good. It'll get done. We're on cycle 40. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. I'm just getting antsy about trying to find a cold biome. Like, I have no geysers within vision. I have no cold biomes within vision. That's slightly upsetting to me. But I'll work with it, you know. It'll be okay. No need to freak out about it. What about germs in water? Let's check that out. So there's still some there, but it looks like it's mostly been decreasing. I think given time we'll be okay. Research completed on advanced power regulation. We also want fossil fuels, and next, after that, I will get probably agriculture going. So with the power stuff, we'll be able to, once we get a nice location for it, we'll be able to build a... Oh! Chlorine geyser. That's like the geyser that I care about the least, but at least it exists. We have a chlorine geyser, guys. Okay, so we're doing it. What are we gonna get? We gotta get... What are they doing? Like, so the problem right now is just these hamster wheels. We really, really, really need a... You know what? Priority 6, closing this off. Wait, no. Why did I do that? I thought that this thing was more closed off, and then I'm like, wait, we haven't fully dug in here. Leave it at priority 5. Calm it down, Alden. Everything will be fine in time. Does this deodorizer not look like it's working? Doesn't seem like it's sucking in the air. Is it not getting any polluted air next to it? Is the carbon dioxide killing it? Do we need to put a, temporarily, do we need to put a, algae terrarium down here just to try to get rid of some of this CO2? I think we might need to. Let's go build this down here just to clear out some of the CO2. Alright. Hello, Mr. Hatch. What are you doing? This guy's made a lot of coal from my stuff. That's alright. That's what you do. Just don't take my food and don't take my precious metals, hopefully. You might have eaten some metals over time, it's possible. If you did, I hate you. But it's my own fault. Okay. Thimbleweed ready for harvest. I'm going to tunnel into this. You never deconstructed this outhouse? Do it better, guys. Thank you for that. Okay, so let's put a deodorizer down here because I'm going to dig into this area over yonder. I'm going to do this dig at a priority 6 because I just want to get through here. And then just mark these for clearing up. I need access to a thimble reed is basically the thing. As long as I have enough time with a single thimble reed, I'll be able to collect enough thimble reeds over time to make some Atmo suits in the future. But that is a ways in the future at this point. We got other construction things we need to take care of in the time being. Well, we got a little happy community here. Stress is a little higher than I'd like because this thing's not powered. Now it's powered. Somebody can go deal with that. Musicate, you're still high stressed, my friend. I would like you to go use the massage table at your earliest convenience. There you go. You're listening to me. No research tasks selected. We will fix that real quick. We're going to go down meal preparation and agriculture. This is going to let us start placing fertilizer synthesizers, which we're going to put on 3 layers here. And that's going to let us get our natural gas creation up and running. We'll do this at priority 5. We'll leave it there. We don't care right now. And we're going through abyssalite over here. That's going to take a little while. We don't have anybody who's great at digging on our team. Ready for harvest. Thimbleweed over here. Let's see. I just use these as marking levels so I can see where. If I kept doing 4 spaced layers as I went, and then I wanted to go over here to this thimble layer, thimble reed. Do something like this. And then I could have a deodorizer placed at the edge here. I gotta make sure, I don't think that water would fall through 2 layers of algae, but it is everything. Reba Puppy's off to moderate a friend's stream. Have fun, Reba. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again soon. Okay. We're doing all right, I think. What do you guys think? You think it's looking okay? We obviously have a lot of orders open right now, and they're not getting completed very quickly just because of the state of things with our, like I said, the power generation is our main problem right now for manpower. Anything I could potentially do to minimize that would be worth considering. Might be worth considering downgrading this generator down here to a priority 5 until oxygen or air pressure becomes a problem again. Dig other way for sanitize. I'm not. What do you mean, Relis? Okay, we're going over. Did we find anything? Have we found a cold area yet? Anything cold on the perimeter? Nope, no cold. Still no cold. We could dig through here and open it up and have a that's a lot of polluted oxygen. 12.6 kilograms? They are wasting time turning around toilets because only one way to access. Oh! That's a great call. Yeah. I got you. Good call. Let's prioritize this bottom rung at a 7, actually. Just get this built. I didn't even notice that I hadn't cleared that way out. With so much stuff queued up, I'm just like, oh yeah, they'll get to it eventually. But clearing this out is a higher priority way. Only one way to get into the poop chute, says Music Hit 1. You have a way with words, my friend. And we definitely want to sweep this up so we minimize our potential problems there. I'm going to queue these up with granite in here. Eventually, I would like you guys to build these, but I'm not going to prioritize them or anything. But we're going to put some art in your sleeping chamber to try to better deal with our stress. Because I feel like people have been having to go to the massage table too often. Some art would go a long way there. That is for darn sure. Okay. I guess we could run this direction too. Not at a priority of any sort, but... What is there down here? Hydrogen, chlorine. So chlorine will stay down here. Hydrogen will rise eventually to the top left. There's nothing bad over here, though. No reason not to go in this direction right now. So I'll queue up some orders for this direction. Nothing important. If you get to it, you get to it. Right now, I want you to check this way for the corner. Once this is done, I might prioritize that bottom right one as a 6. Oh, you're getting hot over here, Smoke Char. 37 degrees C. That seems hot. Toasty surroundings. Okay, this is not looking like the way to a new area. I just keep having to dig in random directions and hope one day I'll find a cold biome. This is the longest I think it's ever taken me to find a cold biome. Chlorine gas. If I dig up here, there's a vacuum. Hydrogen goes up. So you open a hydrogen zone without lock? Yeah, hydrogen just tends to go up and left. So there's nothing of vital importance up here. If it gets caught in here, it might be a little annoying. But for the most part, I don't really care if hydrogen gets into the base. In general, I'll try to keep the base, nasty gases will go to the bottom, hydrogen will go up in the left. Hopefully we can keep the oxygen mostly in the good areas. Yeah, it's looking pretty strong right now in the base. But it's always vital to check out how high how dense and whatever the carbon dioxide is getting. Right now it's not a problem, but at some point we might want to try to nuke some of the carbon dioxide. So I don't think this has led us anywhere. Yeah, so let's prioritize this one. Add a 6 to go in this direction. This is also just because we want this thimble reed. So regardless of whether this matters over here,